Good evening. Am I audible? Is my screen visible? You can text to this ID. You will be getting a response. Just confirm me if you were able to see my screen and my audio is clear. Okay, perfect. Thank you for the confirmation. So here we are on the live session for the first time on YouTube. A lot of people, a lot of guys will keep texting us. Why don't you take a one live YouTube session? We are a bit not familiar with GoToWebinar. We can join easily via application via YouTube. So I thought, let me try today. So here we are on the YouTube live. Thank you, thank you. I think everything is clear. We'll wait for 2-3 minutes, and I'll set the expectation for the session, as well as we're gonna talk a lot about Nifty's movement for the month of June with the help of the data, as well as I'm going to talk a little bit about Fibonacci series as well. Okay, so that's all about for the next 45 minutes of 1 hour session. We're going to speak about that. So now today's query sessions or the clarifications, doubts, all can be asked with the support ID. What I mentioned over there, it is Phoenix Live Support. So I hope you everybody are part of our Telegram channel. So go to the channel, just click on this Phoenix Live Support. You will be able to send your text questions or reply to us instantly. Number one, and okay, one. Support line, and you'll get response from our team, right? Our backend team is sitting over there. They'll be responding you for your questions, because if I start responding, replying, it'll distract rest other ones. So probably I would like my team take it up the questions. Okay, fine. So we'll learn fast, and before a starting session, we'll start another 2-3 minutes. So let's have a small yeah, whatever doubts you can have, you can ask, because if the people join, we will start. Okay, so is my screen is clear for everyone? I hope it is pretty clear, right? Okay, perfect. So whatever your queries out of the box, my team would be answering, and I will take up the Q&A in the live once the existing session get completed. So we'll discuss about Nifty movement. Once the movement this is completed, we will talk about. I will also take about some of the queries. Okay. Okay. So I have one question over here. Before I could start, I have one wide question here from Mr. Saurabh. We'll talk about uh, little bit about Nifty option selling starting of the month. So of course you all know that option sellers always make a lot of money, and you should have a good amount of capital to start your option sellings. If I have a time, I will also share the option sellings what we have done for the month of June, right? So for the month of June, on Friday we have shorted our options, and this is the options selling number of stocks what we have shorted. We have did around 10 pairs. Okay, we have shorted around 10 pairs of options, out of which this is the profit what you could see on our terminal. We are in profit of around 34,000 rupees. The capital deployed around 16 lakh rupees. 14 to 16 lakh rupees capital we have deployed. We're in a profit of around 2% already, and we are expecting to have a profit of around 10% in 1 week of time, and we would be exiting our positions. Okay, that's a small update on our positions. People who are interested to know what's the positions we're holding on option side, I'll also share a little bit about this by end of the session. Okay, thank you. And that goes question asked by a gentleman. Okay, so now uh, this is the first time we are doing on YouTube. We did some what are settings we could do. Maybe we may not done the right settings. It might have some kind of a flaw or some kind of a disturbances or issues on the internet or issue with the application. So it will get sorted out by rest upcoming sessions. Okay, so 1 minute. Let me check. Okay, done. Okay, so clear. So let's start with session for the day. Today we're going to discuss about Nifty's movement. So before that, I would like to talk a little bit about how we're going to do the analysis with the help of Fibo. So I've taken many sessions. Okay, I've taken many sessions on Fibonacci series as well as I've delivered many videos on Fibonacci series. So this video is all about again Fibonacci. I'm going to use it. So first and foremost thing about Fibo, I'll not take session, but I will just take a small uh, formula of Fibo. Okay, Fibo, find the trend. Okay, second, find the reversal trend. Number three, find the swing high and swing low and drop Fibo. Very important zones are 38.2 and 61.80. These two are very important zones at Fibo. Okay, these two are very important zones at Fibo. So of course I've been telling the same thing from again and again since many months. Very important zones of Fibo are these two. Okay, so apart from this, what if the Fibo crosses a particular zone? We're going to discuss about that now because that is the one which is going to help you to understand the next movement of Nifty. Okay, now let me take a print. Okay, it's here. So now, for any series or any Fibo, we will of course look for a trend. So once the trend has been designed, for example, the candlestick pattern are coming from top. Okay, just like this. Here it makes a reversal pattern. It started reversing. Okay, from here it goes. This is the top for us. This is the bottom for us. So whatever I said here, find the trend. We have a downtrend. Find the reversal trend. We do the reversal trend. Find the swing high and swing low. Swing high has been made. Swing low has been identified. Draw Fibo. So if you draw Fibo, this becomes 100. This becomes 0. Okay. This becomes 100 percentage. This becomes 0 percentage. Clear for everyone? Can you all say yes for this? I want you all to get clear this before I could proceed further. Just say yes. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Now, once the Nifty starts reversing, okay, I told two important zone, 38.2 and 61.8, two important zones for Nifty. So now, when it starts going up, there are high potential chances it will hit 38 point retracement level, then again falls back. And if it close above 38.0, it will go to 61.8. Okay, 61.8. If it goes further, it reaches 100 percentage. This is what we are learning from since quite long time. 61.8, 38.2, 61.8, 100%. So if Nifty closes above stock or Nifty whatever it is, if any candlestick closes above this particular zone, it will potentially take a reversal from this zone. If this candle again closes above this, it will potentially go and hit this 100%. So there we have multiple levels like 1.13, 1.272, we have multiple levels, but these are major levels. I'm just telling about it. Okay. Now, so once this is being drawn, what if it crosses 100 percentage? What if it crosses 100 percentage? Can anybody tell me? What if I agree it has hit 100%? It went above 100. What is the next potential reversal zone or PRZ, whatever we call? Okay, yes, the answer is pretty simple. Again, the 138.2 and 161.8. So it just goes on a other side. Okay, so this is a two reversal zones, 131.8, 138.2 and 161.8. So now keeping this in view, okay, keeping this in view, we're going to study the Fibonacci. We're going to study the Nifty with the help of Fibo series. So let's go back to the Nifty chart. Now Nifty is standing on a daily time frame. Now for me, I have two reversal zone. One reversal zone is this, swing low is this. I'm putting a line over here, this one, and swing high is this. I mean this one. Okay, this is swing high and swing high. Clear? So these are my two swings which I identified on Nifty trend. So now all I need to do is I need to draw a Fibo. So I'll just one more point at over here. We always say that higher the time frame, point number 6, higher the time frame, better the results. Okay, so I hope it's my screen is pretty clear to everyone, right? Okay, perfect. Now I think if it is too much, I think I should change my settings. Give me a minute. Let's not disturb now. Let's go with this. Maybe next time we will try to changing that and we'll see what is the impact on it. Okay. So now, next thing, let's come back. So now I'm going to 1 minute. Give me a. Okay. So now let's go. It's clear, right? Thank you. Okay. So now here I'm going to this particular icon. Click on Fib retracement, and I'm drawing a Fibo series over here. Okay, if you see here, I have drawn Fibo series. Now it is exactly at the 100% retracement level. Now, as per this Fibo, I'm going to reverse the Fibo. I'm just going to change the Fibo from 0 to 100, 100 to 0. If you see this, the next potential reversal zone, what I'm seeing on the Nifty is 15,670 is the next zone which I'm expecting index to take a reversal. This is a potential target for Nifty on daily time frame if Nifty stays above 15,431. Okay, clear everyone? Pretty simple target. 15,431 if Nifty stays above 15,670 is the target if index stays above 15,431. It's purely on the data, okay, no assumptions, no it's data is purely on the help with the help of Nifty data. Now I'm going to delete this Fibo and I'm going to change a Fibo into monthly time or weekly time frame. Okay, I changed Fibo in weekly time frame, or maybe we can try even with weekly time frame. This is the one trend which I could see over here. I'm just drawing a small Fibo over here. Look at that. and I'm reversing the Fibo into normal Fibo, and I'm extending my Fibo levels to see whether my target is been getting achieved or not. I'm enabling 1.13. Okay, you can see over here I'm enabled 1.13, 1.272, 1.386, okay, 38.6, and 1.618. Now, do you all see why the index is being halted? Okay, do you all appreciate Fibo tool now? This Fibo could be drawn on this month itself. If you draw a Fibo on last year March 2020, if it is telling the potential zones for you upside are 113, 138.6. Okay, if I uncheck the middle, like less important zones, okay, 138, this one, keep it here. Do you all see the magic of it? Now, do you all understand why did Nifty halted at 15,470? That was a target which been decided a pretty long time back. Now, index is on right resistance zone 161.80, which is a strong Fibo number. It is called as golden ratio on Fibo. This is a very strong support as well as a strong resistance. Okay, clear? Now, what if this is crossed? What if this level is crossed? What is the next potential target? It's pretty simple. I can enable the further levels, which could be 1.786. Okay, I have not written over here. Let me enable that. It is 1.786. The next level would be 1.886, and final would be level 2. Okay, now these are the next potential zones on a longer time frame which Nifty could hit in the upcoming days. So if any candle on a weekly time frame, okay, this is a weekly time frame, so analysis have to be done on the weekly basis. If any candle on a weekly time frame closing above 15,470, look at here, the Fibo level is 15,470. The high made on Friday was 15,469. It is just missed by 1 point on a weekly time frame. That is an important strong number which have to be kept in mind, 15,470. As long as Nifty stays below 15,470, we cannot expect any sort of a up move index. Now, I have not shared this data anywhere earlier also, but do you feel, guys, data is good? Is this the right analysis? Is Fibo works best in the industry? These targets could have been drawn a long time ago. No other tool could tell you that why Nifty halted at 15,470, why it made a high, why it got halted. But Fibo tells us that was a target at 61.8% retracement zone. That is where it's supposed to halt itself. Okay, so now I'm not doing any like random analysis, telling on my assumption, giving guesswork, nothing. It is purely written data. I mean, data means purely written analysis. So simply use Fibo, you will know the next potential zones. Now, if I cut down into a daily time frame, okay, daily time frame, again, these levels remain same. You could all see that your next potential target for Nifty is on higher level 16,297, what we saw in the higher time frame. But that goes on a monthly time frame. If that is why we always draw a Fibo also with the help of weekly time frame, which we draw with the nearest trend. Now I'll go to this monthly time frame and maybe this Fibo I can visibility, I can knock it off on a these three things. Okay, I can keep it on a monthly time frame. Then I can draw a new Fibo on daily time frame. Okay, so let me draw over here as I draw earlier. Simple, keep these and these in radar. and reverse your Fibo. Okay, reverse your Fibo by this. By this, look at here. This is 0%. This becomes 100%. Now, if I reverse the Fibo, this becomes 0 and this becomes 100. So I have enabled this. Here, we should go with the smaller targets are this one 1.13 and 1.272. Then it will go and hit 1.386 when it is 382 and 1.618. This is the 4 potential upside zones on a daily time frame, right? So you can keep this Fibo in your terminal and do analysis on this. And one more analysis, what it says is, if I go into a monthly time frame, I have also drawn a Fibo based on, okay, now this daily time frame Fibo, I need to uncheck this. I don't want this to have on a monthly and weekly. Okay, I'll uncheck this. If I go to monthly time frame, there's one more analysis which I have done on monthly time frame. This is the analysis which I have taken data from last 8 years, from 2013 to 2015. This was a Fibo drawn on this data, almost like 8 years of data. This is something called as time-based Fibo, which is available over here, which is, let me show you, Fib time zone. Okay, it's a Fib time zone. If I draw this, it gives me the different waves. Wave number 1, wave number 2, wave number 3, and wave number 5, right? So this kind of different wave. This again Fibo number 1. How does Fibo number comes? It's pretty simple. 1, 2, okay, 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 2, 5, 5 plus 2, 5 plus 3, 8, and 8 plus 5, 13. This is how the Fibo number goes. It goes on. So in similar way, we can see 1, 2, 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 2, 5. So here, what this says, the Nifty is hitting the 5th level or a Fibo number 5 by next 2 months. Okay, not 2 months. This is the candle for the month of May. There will be candle for the month of June. There will be candle for the month of July. Okay, in the month of July, this Fibo 5th time zone so telling there will be a correction in the market, or there could be a potential correction in the market, or the existing trend will accelerate. We all getting it? Whenever these levels are getting hit, okay, if you see here, when level number 1 hit, we had a downfall. Let me show you a bigger screen, bigger time frame, and bigger screen. When we had a level number 1 had a downfall, level 2 what hit, this was Fibo again 1.618, we got acceleration, again hit, again it got acceleration, right? Similar way, we could expect a correction in the month of July. In the July 1st, that means that is a monthly candlestick time frame. So we can expect a correction, a possible reversal in index in the month of July. We are telling in very, very advanced, where everybody is in bullish zone. We are the first person to announce that we are expecting a correction, but we are not telling it's a guarantee. We are anticipating a correction in market in the month of July with the help of Fib time zone. Okay, so the data for this, what we have selected is, we can make a note of it, 1st August 2013, that is a low which has been made, and 2nd March 2015, 2 years of data. We have taken the swing high and swing low, and we have drawn this Fib based time zone. Okay, you can all make a note of this number. Okay, because it will be difficult for you to find in the chart how do we draw these numbers. Perfect. So now one thing, we are anticipating a correction, number 1. Number 2, Nifty could accelerate from here, crossing 15,470, a very, very important zone. We can expect Nifty to travel towards next potential zone on a lower time frame, daily time frame. These are the targets we are expecting. It is 15,670 and 16,132. This is the important zone. Fibo, we all know that. See, which is 38.2 and 61.8, both are pretty important zone, number 1. Next thing is, does this data accelerate with us on option chain? We will study that also. So before that, Now let's go with the plain candlestick pattern. What does the candlesticks tell us? If I could see, of course, it was like a kangaroo market, entire from here and all, very kangaroo market. Now, and on the top, Nifty has made a doji candle, okay, almost a doji candle. Now, if index makes a doji or any stocks makes a doji, there could be a potential reversal could be coming in the market. We all know that because we have learned candlestick pattern, right? Now, what does this tells me now? On breaking the day's high of Friday, the trend will continue towards upside. On breaking the low of Friday, the trend will continue towards downside. Simple explanation, right, everyone? On breaking the day's high, we can expect an upside move. On breaking downside, we can expect a downside move. So candlestick pattern also telling me that we am at very crucial zone. Now Monday I will take a decision whether to go up or whether to go down. At the same time, my Fibo level is also telling that on breaking above this level, I can expect to go up. On breaking below this, I can expect to go down, which can tell the same number on monthly time frame 15,470, which is almost like day's high on Friday. Okay, we will have one more candle for the month of what is this May, that is Monday. We'll have one more candle. If Monday candle goes above this and close on a strong note, that will give an acceleration for the next monthly candle to travel towards upside for the target of 16,300. It could come in one monthly candle or even two monthly candles. Again, daily time frame, we're looking into a different target. So because we are doing on day-to-day investment on Nifty and the Nifty options, we are supposed to check more in the daily time frame. So this numbers will remain same. 14,430 will remain a crucial number. Okay, that is one. And now let's go back and study a option chain little bit for the first week of June expiry. Now, I'll tell you a very simple trick. When you're studying option chain, always try to check the numbers of these two. Okay, here one number 4,08,000 contract, and here one number 4,35,000 contract. Now you convert this into to simple understanding. If you're not able to understand PCR ratio, how does it works? Change into a simple terms. Always we teach, make market simple. Keep learning simple, keep things simple. Now here I have a two scenario. Number A scenario, there are 4,08,000 people wanted, or they are pulling the Nifty down, and 4,35,000 people pulling the Nifty up. So who is stronger? Number B is stronger or number A is stronger? I'll give you a quick 1 minute of time. Who is stronger? Number B is stronger or A is stronger? Okay, number B is stronger. So number B is stronger in the sense they are expecting Nifty to go, they are pulling the Nifty upside. So here the Nifty PCR ratio shows that the potential of Nifty going upside is stronger for the first week, but it is not much stronger. I would say it is almost equal. Okay, it's almost equal, which is 4,08,000 and 4,35,000, which is almost equal. Now let me check in the weekly expiry for the next week, that is 10th of June. Okay, so now here the put writers are 48,000, call writers 29,000. Again here put writers are more, they will lift the, they don't want Nifty to come down. You can say either way. Okay, you can say the either way. And if you look at let me go to the last option, that is month end auction, 24th of expiry. Okay, here scenario is a bit different. Okay, here my put writers are 3,61,000, my call writers are 2,37,000. So my put writers are pretty strong. What does it mean? That So these people are writing the put option because they know that market is not going to come down in the month of June. Let me write more number of puts to get become zero to make profits. Here call writers are only 2.37 lakhs. So month end expiry as of today showing me the very strong bullish move in the market. So Nifty chart says a bullish about the zone. Monthly time frame bullish above 15,470 zone. My option chain on the monthly time frame is showing the bullish move in the market. So these three are telling me that there could be a potential up move in the market if we are able to cross the crucial zone, whatever we discussed, which is 14,470. That is an important number, you have to keep it in mind. So if at all, if you see index trading above 14,470, 15,470, you can hold your long positions, keep trailing in, trailing stop loss, and you can also play on a long side on Nifty, and you can look for a shorting opportunity, or you can look for a put option buying only when Nifty hit this resistance. Okay, you're supposed to look for a put opportunity or shorting zone only when Nifty hits 15,670. One analysis. And if I look into a drill down to further lower level on 3rd of June expiry, if I see who's standing strong zone, I could see that 15,500, we are a very good call writers are sitting at the zone which will act as a resistance for Nifty. So now the third view from the help of option chain is 15,500 is the strong resistance. So now on a daily time frame, the resistance is on a monthly time frame 15,470, on option chain 15,500. So now we have a three strong resistance zones for Nifty from the current level within 70 points of Nifty. So within 70 points in index, we have a three strong resistance zone sitting on index. If Nifty goes above 15,500 on closing basis, we can expect rest all targets to get achieved as early as possible. If at all index stays below this zone, we can expect a short correction in the first week of expiry itself, and any strong closing below 15,431, that could be an intermediate lifetime high or a new lifetime high for Nifty, and we can see some sort of a reversal. Okay, now assuming, okay, just an assumption, assuming that Nifty is failed to break this high, if it starts going downside, now what could be the next downside move of index? How do we predict? I am assuming that Nifty is not going to cross this high. I am drawing a new fibbo from this low till here. Now this is my new fibbo which I'm going to use it from Monday. If Nifty does not crosses, I'm going to uncheck all those things, additional levels. I don't want to require additional levels as of now because we are going with the new fibbo. Now this is my new fibbo which going to be used for the entire month of June as long as the high of Friday is not broken. Pretty simple. We can make a note of these all numbers, whatever I drawn. 14,151 is the low, 14,469.65 is the high. This is a new fibbo. If the high which is made on Friday is not broken, these are the potential reversal zones. One is 14,966 and 14,654, that is 38.2 and 61.5 levels. Now is it clear? We analyzed fibbo on a weekly time frame, daily time frame and monthly time frame with the help of Nifty option chain, with the help of Nifty naked charts without any indicators. Okay, so nobody can predict whether the market is going to go up or go down, but technicals will tell you a lot to prepare yourself in terms of like wild move by index. Okay, don't believe what people says out there. Nifty will go 16,000, 17,000, 18,000. Don't believe all of them. You look into the data, keep the simple numbers on your terminal. It will help you a lot to take a decision whether to go long or a short. So you should never be looking into a short side, long side until we cross these levels on Nifty, whatever we have drawn. Okay, I'm going to delete this. I'm going to draw this again old number, because we will get a clarity only on closing on Monday, which is 31st of May. If the closing happens above this, this will remain same. If the closing doesn't happen below this, we will change our numbers to a new Fibo, which I've just explained. Okay, this one, I get enabled is all numbers in my terminal. Okay, clear? So now it is a good explanation for 30 minutes about Nifty's movement. Now, do you have any doubts and clarifications on this Nifty's whatever I have drawn on Fibo and Nifty analysis? What is the upside move? What is the downside move? And how do you take care of what do you say, your trades for the next week or next month? Okay, I'll give you a minute of time. So please start asking your questions. I will read all your questions. Okay, I have just got some message to Mr. Sandil Kumar. Let me push it to him. Okay, Sandil, I have sent you a message on WhatsApp. Please join that call. Okay, point number 3. There's a question from Mr. Achu. Swing high and swing low, how many days we have to calculate to draw Fibo? There's nothing days and all. As I said, it has to be a trend. The trend could be a minimum. You should take at least a minimum of 5 or 10 days of trend. Maximum, even you can take even 5,000 days. There's no restriction. Minimum, keep it as, don't take even 5 days or 5 to 10 days. Okay, keep it as 5 to 10 days. Rest, there's no limit for upper side, but it has to be trend. 1 day, 2 day, 3 day candle or 4 day candle cannot be considered as a trend. Okay, next question. Okay, using option chain data, NSE, can we directly deal in last week month end options? Of course, you can always trade in month end last week options, but you have to be pretty careful because the expiry time to expire is pretty high. Expiry is pretty high, and there will be a lot of option depreciation will be happening if the index is muted for the next couple of days for the entire month. So, because the option price goes with a decay, which is of course you all know that a lot of people like delta, gamma, vega, theta plays a lot of role in finding the premium prices and diminishing the prices if the Nifty is stable. So if you're pretty safe, you can always try options, but the returns would be less, the movement also will be less, and losses also will be less when compared to the weekly options. Is the option chain data works also in stocks? Yes, it is works in stocks. Okay. What is the Nifty Fibo 138.0 in daily time frame? It is 138.2 level 6 on daily time frame. It is 16,132. That could be the potential zone if you're looking at the daily time frame charts. But before that, we have small zones like 113 and 15, 127.12. This also can be considered as a resistance for Nifty. Tata Power. Sorry, sir. My question was pretty clear. Any doubts on the Nifty Fibo, whatever we have discussed? How we will know which numbers should be kept on Fibo and which are not? So you keep these numbers, what are shown in my terminal, take a screen print of this. You can enable these numbers 113, that is 13%, 23.6, 38.2, 50, 61.8, 78.6, and 88.60. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Fibos you can keep in radar. 50 you can ignore it. Okay, to drawing Fibo, we can delete this. I'm drawing once again. Click on this terminal and you have a Fib retracement. Click on this. Click here once and click here once. The high and low, rest system will draw automatically. Okay. Sorry to disturb you, but I have earned 1 lakh rupees in the month of May with your Telegram channel. Okay, thank you for acknowledging it, Mr. Saurabh. Just to update them, Mr. Saurabh has made 1 lakh rupees in the month of May with a Telegram analysis. So if a free user or a follower following us can make a 1 lakh rupees with the help of a Telegram channel, then imagine our paid students with a good amount of knowledge, how they would be making profits. Okay, 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Okay, you can keep asking me questions. Okay, next question. What I've got from. Okay, so FIBO should be drawn on a daily time frame, as I mentioned earlier, as long as the time frame is bigger. Okay, as long as the time frame is bigger, it is good. Okay, clear. And next is, can we get FIBO setup in? I hope you have customized it little. See, setup is pretty simple. You can enable these things. As I said, take a screen print. Now enable this, and you can play with a reverse FIBO or a straight FIBO. It's just reversing a FIBO. So because we need to find the extension level. So whatever I've drawn over here, these are extension levels. Okay, these are extension levels, not the normal level. So normal levels become 0 to 100. If you want to play with extension levels, you can enable extension levels if you require, or else you can play with normal one. So it's a different way to treat your analysis, how to find the future analysis. Okay, let me take up the next question. I think it's a pretty valid questions. I hope everybody understood what I'm trying to explain for all of you, right? Now it is pretty clear. Perfect. Okay, now okay, let me take up any questions are there. Like last, where the last broken level? What is that? No, you cannot take in between. As I said, it has to be swing high and swing low. Can you show the fib time zone drawing? It's simple, sir. You can go to the monthly time frame. In the monthly time frame, you can simple. If I want to draw fib zone for this, go to Fibo, fib time zone, keep swing high and swing low. That's all. Similar way where you draw other Fibo, it works on similar way. It's necessary to reverse the Fibo. See, as I told, Fibo is not required to be reversed. It has to be reversed when the 100% retracement level get meeting. For example, in the daily time frame, if the normal Fibo comes, it will be here, okay? It will be 0 and this side 100. Now, I'm unchecking everything. This is the Fibo what you have drawn, okay? The top will be 0, this will be 0. Now, it has gone down, retraced, gone down, retraced. Now it is breaking above this. So if it can't go below 0, right? It cannot go below 0. So for that, we reverse the Fibo. Because once it breaks, the next is 138.2. So either you can make this as, like for example, you can make a minus. You can make this minus. So it comes on top here. So because we don't want to put minus, what we do is we reverse the Fibo. When we reverse the Fibo, this becomes 0 and this becomes 100. Then we extend the levels to 1.13, 1.272, 1.382 and 1.618. The most important 4 zones which could be act as a potential reversal zone. And that answers why do we reverse the Fibo. Clear, right? How will we draw the stock? Similar way, the way I drawn in the Nifty index, similar we have to find all the parameters and similar way you can find high and low. How to select for time frame for fib zone? As I said, fib zone can be taken higher time frame better. You can go for monthly. The monthly is the best. Next weekly is the best. Next daily is also best. So I always draw a Fibo on daily time frame. It is applicable for all stocks, all indexes, all cash stocks, everything. It works for all stock market. It's simple. Okay. How did you select the dates for fifth time zone? Usually fifth time zone taken the previous long, because it's a monthly time frame. We will see that when the previous high and low happen, usually it takes between 4 to 6 years, which are good time frame we get it, good swing, we take on that. Okay, what's your query, sir? Why 13,600? It can be 13,200, 4,000 Fibo low. How will you go low here? How will you go low here? Swing high and swing low has to be taken. Okay. As I said, Fibo can be used with all stocks. How do we remove color from trading view? Simple. You just go to this and it will be like multicolor. Okay, it will be multicolor. Use color, everything will be black. If you use multicolor, everything will be multicolor. So better use a single color so that it read the charts. Clear? So I've explained details what is required to take care for the Nifty analysis, Nifty trading, option trading for the month of June. So I'll give you another 5 more minutes to ask if any questions I've missed to answer. I think I've answered all the questions. Let me check. Yes, I've. I've answered your question, Mr. Finn. Why 13.6 only 13.2? That is a swing high and swing low. I explained already, sir. Perfect. Thank you. So that was a pretty good session on the FT Fibo. I'll try to put these numbers in the channel for the month of June as well, so that everybody are able to keep this proper details in terminal and play accordingly. But I'm expecting what's happening on Nifty. Let's check our bot, right? What's happening on index? That SGX is negative. Okay, it is a very good sign. But as I said, we would be worrying about Nifty only when this high and low is broken. Fifth time zones, I've already shown it, sir, already. Please, you should have seen it right, so okay. In Fibo menu, a percentage is applicable equal to all Nifty and BN stocks. Yes, the percentage is applicable for all the Nifty. Settings will work for Nifty, Bank Nifty, 5,000 stocks in stock market, or even 10,000 stocks in stock market. Okay. Analyzed OI data, but bull bear analysis. Do I need to consider future contracts? I don't look into future contracts. So if people are in loss, they'll do rollover. If they're in profits, they do rollover. But future contract does not say anything for us. Future contracts will be keep changing on. For example, if the OI is positive today and the price is negative, people will go a lot of shorting and shorting and shorting. Tomorrow quickly the trend may change. People will start covering up their shorts. So it will become short covering. The trend will be keep changing on daily basis. That will be considering on the intraday basis. But for long term, we will not be looking into a rollover data, right? Because it can change. It is pretty much clear where we're going to stop it. Okay, your option chilling analysis. See, option chilling strategy we have designed. I mean, internet or everybody knows about this. We just try to. We are targeting a capital of 1 crore, right? We are targeting capital of 1 crore by end of July. It is end of this mid financial year. Starting with 15 lakhs, we started with. This month end, we're going to bring it 25 lakhs. Next month, 50 lakhs. After that, we're going to bring 1 CR. Our target is to bring minimum 10% returns in 2 weeks. Okay, 10% returns in 2 weeks. It's our target. Okay. Now, once this target is achieved, we would be coming out of the trade. So if I'm able to put one CR, I can make a minimum of 10 lakh rupees returns in 2 weeks. And if I get one more opportunity, I will try to make even one more 10% in another 2 more weeks. So we are planning to between 10 to 15% on our 1 CR, which will eventually bring me a returns of 15 lakh rupees, a decent returns. The advantage is these options I've written on Thursday night or Thursday evening closing hours. Thursday evening closing hours. Yes, you can also bet US market, sir. It's pretty easy, nothing big deal. We can also check the US chart. If you know the US, the whatever it is, what chart I have to check? Dow Jones, is it available over here? This one, right? You can also put them on a monthly time, similar Fibo. You'll be getting a lot of analysis, but trend is not there to draw it. Okay, right. So this is our expectation in market. We were looking for a minimum of 15 lakh rupees returns on our investments to 20 lakh rupees for 1 month. Now, is that a decent amount? By this end of maybe 8 month, my 1 CR will become 2 CR. This is our plan to make it. Okay, we're not sure whether we're going to achieve or not, but the good thing is Thursday evening I have written these options. These options 35,000, which is equals to almost like a 2% returns I have already achieved on my investments, and my target is another 8%. By this Friday, that is 5 days from now, I am expecting to close all the positions. Okay, I'm expecting